Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. You know, most of the people, including myself, we mostly talk about leadership. How we have to behave as a leader, how we have to conduct ourselves. But very few talk about subordinateship, how we should behave as a subordinate. So there are many aspects when you are in the junior ladders of the hierarchy, you will be doing well to keep them in mind. But here today I want to talk about two issues. You know, I always believe, and I have experienced and I have followed this in my life, that your leader, when he demands integrity, you give him loyalty. And when your leader demands loyalty, you answer him with integrity. I'll give you two examples. You know, when I was a captain, youngster, we had a brigade commander in one of the areas where I was posted with my unit. He was Brigadier SP Kapoor. Later on, he rose to become a Major General, and unfortunately, he passed away a few days back. So, Brigadier Kapoor, when he joined, he breathed a fresh breath of life in the brigade. He started very many practices which were transparent. He started using the funds which were being generated by the formation and being received from the higher-ups for the welfare of the people. And you know, one of the thing was he started giving, he made a committee for procuring the trophy of the brigade, which used to be given in the form of a brass trophy, converted into a 1 kg silver trophy. And 3 CEOs of the brigade were the committee. They went outside, they selected a jeweler, they organized the piece of price of the silver, and thereafter the trophies were made, and that much amount was being given as a trophy to every unit which was leaving. There were many other such things. He was transparent. He had no ulterior motive. He didn't have anything hidden from anybody, and he was very professional, thorough gentleman, hard taskmaster, and yet absolutely clean. He demanded nothing other than that we do our job very nicely, responsibly, and as per the laid down policy guidelines. So I felt his transparency, and when he demanded integrity, I gave him unquestioned loyalty. He became sort of my mentor in life. He guided me, he illumined my path, and I followed many of the things which he used to do later on when I became a brigade commander and when I became a GOC. On the other hand, I had another senior officer, my immediate superior later on in life. For obvious reasons, I cannot name him. Not because he is still living, but even otherwise. I wouldn't like to name him. But the point was, his peculiarity was that he wanted everyone under him to be loyal. Loyal to the extent that he should not criticize any of the decision that is being taken. He should be willing to go and even do some things which are in the grey zone of ethical behavior. And when I realized that he is basically a good human being, but he has his inclinations to do things which are slightly off the beaten path towards the negative side, I did not follow those orders. I used to hear from one side and take it out from the other side. But I gave him integrity, total integrity, unquestionable integrity. I did not give him any chance to point me out anywhere in my work, and he was he had no option but to grade me the highest that he could. To this day, we are good friends, but he knows that I will not be doing anything which is wrong in even a little bit of a percentage, and he trusts me. He liked my work. He entrusted me with a lot of responsibilities. We produced a huge body of work during those 2 years that he was my boss. But the point is, I never allowed myself to be swayed by his views to do unethical things in whatever small little way they were unethical. But I gave him integrity, and I did well. So again, you should have your backbone straight. You should be able to understand and recognize, and don't be swayed by the loyalty, kind of a concept. You can't be loyal to a person. You have to be loyal to the organization. And if the person is having full integrity, having the good of the organization behind his actions, behind his decision, behind his intentions, you can be loyal. But then you cannot be disloyal to your own oath. You cannot be disloyal to your own laws. You cannot be disloyal to your own organization's way of laid down behavior, and do illegal things, unethical things, just because you want to please your boss. So I have experienced that if you do not do anything wrong, no one in the right sense will be inclined to harm your career or will be inclined to trouble you in any way. It's a difficult choice. But then if you have a spine, you can live through it. You can live through it gloriously. And thereafter, when you have your own tales to be told to your grandchildren, you can tell them with a lot of confidence, a lot of conviction, and a lot of satisfaction. Keep it in mind, when your leader wants loyalty, give him integrity. And when your leader wants integrity, give him loyalty. Thank you, and Jai Hind.